Ruby, you're making a lot of noise. Okay, now okay. Okay, Dhruvi, please do 3 mantra.
Namo Rihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Uvajjayanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahanam.
Eso Panchanamukara.
Eso Panchanamukara.
Sarva Pavak Panasano.
Savvapavak Panashanam.
Manglalam Cha Savvesim.
Mangalanam to Salvation.
Padvam Havai Mangalam.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Okay, who knows the English daily prayer? Okay, Hatsi, the American Hatsi.
O Dada Bhagwan, please give me the infinite inner strength such that I never compromise on my health, so that my body as an instrument will always remain helpful to me in accomplishing my life full of studies and satsang. I will remain absolutely sincere in studies. I will always stay away from bad company and bad habits, and whatever happens, please shower your divine grace and blessings, such that I never ever miss my satsang. May I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, and my soul, that is all my resources, to oblige others, which is the best religion. I will always remain absolutely sincere, moral, and pure in mind, speech, and body, with all my dealings with self and everyone in life, such that I become a man of personality, power excellent, exactly as Dada Bhagwan. O Dada Bhagwan, I further resolve to always listen to my parents, and never will I answer back to them arrogantly. Please give me your infinite inner strength in these regards. Jai Satchidanand.
Yes, so that means you're on vacation, so there's no conflict with parents?
No.
Very good. Okay, who knows the study prayer? Kush?
O Dada Bhagwan, I'm determined to break all the barriers, obstacles, and obstructions that come to me in studying and understanding. Please shower your divine grace, break all the veils of my vision, and give me the infinite inner strength to make my learning the best. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand, very good. Okay, who knows? Hey, Dada Bhagwan. Okay, Dhruvi.
Hey Dada Bhagwan.
Hey Dada Bhagwan.
हम हैं आपके बच्चे.
हम हैं आपके बच्चे.
दिल के हैं सच्चे.
दिल के हैं सच्चे.
दिल भी है कच्चे.
फिर भी है कच्चे.
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे.
काम करेंगे अच्छे.
Okay, very good. Now we have added 3 separation Dada Bhagwan prayer. Who knows that? No? Okay. Deepak Dada?
O pure soul Dada Bhagwan.
O pure soul Dada Bhagwan.
You are separate.
You are separate.
Body self Deepakanand.
Body self Kush.
You say your name. Body self Deepakanand.
Body self Kush.
Rajnikant.
Is separate.
Is separate.
O pure soul Dada Bhagwan.
O pure soul Dada Bhagwan.
You are real.
You are real.
You are real.
body self Deepakanand is relative.
And body self
Body self,
Deepakananda is relative.
Rajnikant is.
O pure soul Dada Bhagwan,
Oh, pure soul, Dada
soul,
Bhagwan,
you are
Bhagwan.
permanent.
you are
You
permanent.
are permanent.
Body self Deepakanand is temporary.
Body
Body
self
self,
Deepakananda
Rajnikant
is
is.
temporary.
Jai Sachidanand.
It's okay. We need to add that our daily prayer. You know why? Why? Anybody knows why Aptputra has added this in our prayer? Any idea, Hetzi?
To develop the understanding that Dada Bhagwan is infinite while the body is just temporary.
How does that going to help you in everyday life?
Okay, what does Dada Bhagwan
You
do?
can, so you can fix your mistakes.
Because what?
So you can fix your mistakes.
Okay. Anybody else? Deepak Dada?
Yeah, so it's like we know that Dada Bhagwan is inside. And what does Dada Bhagwan do in sitting inside?
He watches us.
Hetzi? What does Dada Bhagwan do inside us?
Good answer, Kush.
He guides us to make the right decision.
Huh?
He guides us to make the right decision.
Come again?
He guides us to make the right decision.
He helps you to make right decision. Okay. But primarily what does Dada Bhagwan do sitting inside? What is our, we do this prayer while going to sleep. What is that prayer?
The prayer is, I'm sleeping and Dada Bhagwan is watching.
Not I am sleeping. Kush is going to sleep and Dada Bhagwan is going to watch. Are we not doing that? Even before eating, before eating, we did this several times.
Yeah.
Don't you know that?
I think that's what I think, isn't that the junior satsang, because Kushali does it.
Yeah, but then it is applicable to all, no? I understand. We didn't do it specifically for the juniors, huh? Dada?
No. Even I have to do it.
Yeah, but then this is this is very good, Ruby, Kush. This is very good. Any activity you do, just it'll take 5 seconds, 10 seconds. But then it will make us separate from our body self. And then when we are separate, the main purpose of this separation prayer is we are able to see our mistakes, as Kush said. But he happened to join our other satsang also. So he is smart, he's picking up things very rightly and nicely. So this is what. See, it's like if you are told, if you're asked that name some of the mistake or say some of the mistake what Kushali does, then you have a bunch of them. But if someone asks you, okay, now talk about yourself, your mistake, then you will be able to say a few ones here and there. This is a very common experience. But with this separation, first thing, it separates us from the body self, name bearer. At the same time, because that Dada Bhagwan state is totally impartial. Do you understand what is impartiality? So when you have become separate from your own body self also, the way you see other people's mistake, you will be able to see precisely your own body self mistakes also. And these help us clear and cleanse ourselves easily, and it will help us accomplish our goal of becoming far excellent person like Dada Bhagwan. Jai Sachidanand.
So, because you talk about mistakes, do we make mistakes or we point at others' mistakes?
Yeah. So mainly,
Anybody?
We point out others' mistakes.
Yes. And that what does that mean, Deepak? Pointing at other people's mistakes all the time.
see, it's
That's
like
easy. Then life is easy and you blame it on Papa, Mama, Etsy, me, Mira.
it's a common experience. Everyone's experience is that we are able to see better what others are doing, what others are saying. These are the two primary things which are known, and it comes to our observation very easily. And that is the reason we are able to see other people's mistakes easily. But with this separation prayer, what really happens, you get separated from your own body self and the body self activities, mainly the behavior and the verbal interaction what we have. And gradually we reach even the mind level. In the sense we become vigilant and aware of what goes on in our mind also. So we are able to, because it is in the mind that everything begins. It begins in the mind and it comes out in the form of speech or in the form of action. So when you are observant and you pick up things at the mind level, then there is a possibility of correction at the mind level itself. So there is very less possibility things coming out at the verbal level or the bodily action level. And this helps us reduce our mistakes and finally even eliminate our mistakes, because we are able to understand, recognize our own belief. That is a mental function of mind, that we believe that we should do this, we should not do this, and those beliefs are truly not right. Truly not right. So what happens when you are able to identify, recognize those beliefs, you change your belief. Naturally, it's like if you happen to see that the shoes are kept upside down, there's a natural tendency, you will correct them, you'll fix them, you'll put it rightly and just leave it there. In the same way, when you see your own mistakes, you start seeing your mistake, there is a natural tendency of correcting. And when you correct your own mistakes, then definitely you're not hurting anyone. And the benefit of that or result of that or outcome of that is what? You will remain happy all the time. Because if nothing goes out from here, it's not going to come to you. So that's the thing. And it's a wonderful thing what Dada has given. He had given this process or this experiment in these 3 sentences he had given in 1987 when he was in America. And after he came here, he lived for almost 1.5 months or so, and he passed away on 2nd January. JSS Dada.
So, anybody knows if we keep on looking at the others' mistakes, how beneficial or not beneficial it is for us? Anybody? Etsy? Kush?
It's not beneficial because, like,
Why?
because you stop seeing that there's Dada Bhagwan inside of them. You only see their mistakes.
Kush?
It's not beneficial because every time you tell them like their mistake, you it's like harder for you to find your own mistakes.
Kush Dhruvi?
Hey,
Dhruvi,
you're
we cannot.
muted, do not hear you. No, it's not coming. What happened? Something went wrong.
Okay, so Deepak Dada, what is the science behind that? No, not to look at others' mistakes.
See, it is like, that's what Dada revealed this very nicely. He has said that what others are doing with us, basically, it is our karmic effects. Because nobody has right to do or to say anything to us unless there is a reason, because every happening is connected with cause-effect relation. In the sense, any happening is a result. And if something is happening to you, then it got to have some connection with you only. So if someone is doing or someone is hurting you, either through their actions or their speech, then you are the person who is affected. So the cause is also in connection with that only. So you come to know your mistakes. So it is not others' mistake. With this underlying science behind happening, anything that happens, and if it is in relation with us, then it has connection with us. So we come to know our mistake, and in fact, that gives us opportunity to correct ourselves. And that's how we are able to clean up our mistakes, eventually making us like one like Dada Bhagwan, perfect person, man of personality. Jai Satchidanand.
So next week's homework will let us look at where and when we look at others' mistakes. Jot it down, okay?
Keep a track of that. It will be very good, and it will be a good point of discussion also. We will be able to analyze very nicely.
Especially Dhruvi and Hetzi, you can look at your younger sister's mistakes all the time, you know? So it will be interesting exercise. Okay, now anybody remember last week's homework, or anybody did the homework? Vacation, vacation, vacation. Huh? Anybody remember what the homework was?
No.
No? No. Okay, then we'll skip the others' homework and just let's concentrate on separation, Deepakanandji, because I think
It
it's
will be
very
very
important.
good.
Now, one question, Deepakanandji, how can they feel separation? How can they do? Do you any ideas, Kush? When you say, "Hey, Dada Bhagwan, you are real and I'm temporary, relative. What does it mean to you, Kush?"
I'm not too sure.
Oh, yeah, that's good. So you should ask, how you feel when you say you're real or relative, you're temporary, you're permanent. Then how would you be separate so you can look at your mistakes? Do we, let's say, any idea? Huh? No? Do we? Let's see. Okay, Deepak Dada.
What was the point? Just come again. I was just checking the revised prayer. Come again.
Oh, are you asking me?
Yeah, quick, just quick.
No, okay.
I heard.
How can they feel to be separate, like to be separation, and inside how they feel, outside they feel, and then how do you
Yeah, I
recognize?
got it. See, the best part is, one is the activity part. We have main two functions within our body. One is the activity part. The activity part are primarily three. One is the body actions, second is the verbal, the third is thinking. Do you all realize this? Do you understand this? Right? You do things, you say things, and you think. Correct? Ruby?
Yeah.
Now, does the body has power to know? Body just doing activity. Right? Same way, speech. It's like a playing machine. It just plays either song or speech. Isn't that? It's a continuous verbal process. And the third one is thinking. Mind is thinking. Mind has no power to see or to know. Better word is to know. But when you say, I know, now who is that or what is that faculty, that agency within us that has power to know? Body doesn't have, mind doesn't have, speech doesn't have. Then who has it? Then it is by virtue of the soul inside. And here we have pinpointed that soul as pure soul, Dada Bhagwan. Right? That same pure soul is Krishna Bhagwan also. The same pure soul is Ram Bhagwan also. The same pure soul is Mahavir Bhagwan. The same pure soul is Allah. Do you understand? That's how we are all one. But we stick on to our religion. That's not wrong. You stick on to your religion, but understand the underlying science behind it. So with the understanding of science, outside differences will be there based on religion and other things. But that inner oneness of right understanding will be there. I mean, inner understand through right understanding, it will be there. And that will help us get away from so many minor clashes which keep happening for very, very meager reasons, which are not really worth having a clash also, but still people have clashes. Do you understand? And in fact, on a greater platform, those clashes are in the form of war. Correct? So this separation is a wonderful thing what Dada has given, and that is the absolute truth of nature, that every individual is separate from his body, or let us say from his body self. Why we say body self? Because body self is the relative self, changing self. And the pure soul self is the real self, which is non-changing, which is permanent. Right? And we are all living in this world. So it is like we are having this body as a vehicle. And you are inside, you are driver in the light of pure soul Dada Bhagwan. And if you rightly use the light of Dada Bhagwan, you will drive your body self vehicle in a perfect way such that you don't hurt others. And the outcome of that, the result of that perfect driving is you will always be happy and cheerful, blissful all the time, which we all want. That's the goal of our life, right? That's why Dada said, you are wholly and solely responsible for yourself. Wonderful. Jai Satchidananda.
Okay, so now, also practice. If you separation and see your mistakes and others' mistakes, okay? Okay.
And please keep track of that. It will be very nice.
Yeah.
You may not be able to track everything, but at least during the day, if it is 5 to 10, you track it down. It will help you analyze yourself, understand yourself, and really find a solution coming out of it. Jai Satchidananda.
Okay, so yesterday was a great pious day. Anybody remember? What was yesterday?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What, Gurvi?
It was Janmastmi.
What is Janmastmi? That's it?
Fasting?
Is what?
Fasting?
What? What is
It's
Janmastmi?
the voice of
Vakush, what did you say? Can't hear. What's happening? We can't hear you.
Let's see, do you know what is Janmastmi?
Is it Lord Krishna's birthday? I don't know. I don't.
Is what?
Lord
Is it
Krishna's birthday.
Oh, Lord Krishna's birthday. Why do we celebrate that? What does it mean to us?
I don't know.
You didn't ask your Papa why we are celebrating?
We
Kush, you
didn't
didn't
really
ask Papa? I'm sorry?
We didn't really do anything. So
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
we didn't do
really?
anything either.
Oh, there's a lot of celebration going on. Okay, Deepakanandji, what is Janmastmi? Why we should celebrate it?
Okay, first of all, it is Lord Krishna's birthday. Now, any great figure, divine figure, divine person in this world, we always try to celebrate the day when he came into this world. And in a way, we mourn when he passed away from this world. So, Lord Krishna, he came here, when he came here on this land, the time was he's called Vasudev Narayan. Now, Vasudev Narayan, I will send you a copy of that thing. What is his physical capability? How is his physique? How strong he is in the universal frame. So, being Vasudev Narayan, he rules half of the globe. Do you understand? So it's like
Yeah.
if we have 7 continents, he rules 3 continents. And the other half is ruled by anti Vasudev. It is called Prati Narayan or Prati Vasudev. And they end up fighting. Vasudev Narayan is always on the positive side. Prati Vasudev is also always on the negative side. And it so happens that he always comes after Prati Vasudev. So in his age, by his age, he is younger to Prati Vasudev always. That's the natural law. And not only that, he is going to be a Tirthankar Bhagwan like Mahavir Bhagwan, like Rishabdev Bhagwan in the next half cycle. Like how Dada Bhagwan is going to be the first Tirthankara. He will be 12th Tirthankara. His name would be Amamnath. Amamnath. So when such a figure is there, he came on this earth as Vasudev and will be coming again as Tirthankar Bhagwan. So by praying, by worshipping him and taking this opportunity of his birthday as a day we worship him, we do a lot of, charity, we do a lot of puja and all that things. So this adds, we build up those deeds, positive deeds, which will help us liberate ourselves. These positive deeds are very important because it will give us worldly happiness. At the same time, it helps us liberate ourselves. That's why. Jai Satchidanand.
It is so what should we be, when we pray to him, what should we be praying to him? Because he has some great qualities that, we want to have in us.
Kids, respond. Why we should worship?
We always say Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, right? In 3 mantra. When we say that, what is going in your mind? Kush, let's see, Devi. You say Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, right? In 3 mantra. So Om Namo means you're bowing down. What is bowing to what? Who? Why? No? Deepakanandji?
Kids, we have already taken this, but we will just repeat it again. Vasudev Narayan it's symbol of positivity. And wherever we are positive, the highest level of what do you say, luxury or good thing what we get in this world is wealth. So positivity is connected with worldly wealth. You may call money, you may call gold, or whatever, precious things. And do you need any wealth for your survival, for your happy survival? Money for your happy survival? No, you don't need. You don't need. Then why are you working? Why are you studying? You ask your dad and mom why they're working. Are they not working to get dollars? Then how do you say that people are not? Everybody is fighting, is running around to get money, isn't it? Why people are working then? You know, my nephew and my niece, they were telling that why they are studying so hard, because they want to work less and earn more. So what does that mean? Work less and earn more. What is it? After all, it all ends up in earning money only, right? So that's what. So if you have to buy another house or a bigger house, you can't buy without money, right? You want to have a better car or bigger car, you need money. But one gets money out of his positive deeds. And positive deeds will happen when you are positive. And the highest positivity is when you don't hurt anyone. And that is why we have put in our prayers, I don't want to hurt anyone through my mind, speech and body. Are we not saying that?
Column number 1. Everybody remember column number
Column number
1?
1, and also the morning prayer, what we start, Prapta Vidhi. That's the first thing we say after bowing to Simandar Swami and Dada Bhagwan. So this is what. So this positivity, that's why it is said, Lord Krishna consort is who? Goddess of wealth. What it means, one who is positive, then wealth will always follow the positivity. So if we are positive, we don't hurt anyone, then naturally we earn so much of good deeds that will fetch us more wealth, worldly wealth, right? And when we follow Dada Bhagwan's principles, then we will get the luxury or the benefit of liberation. That is, it is called Moksha Lakshmi. Do you know Moksha? Do you know Moksha? Yeah, so it is liberation and wealth of liberation. This is wealth, worldly wealth, which will make our worldly life happy and cheerful. And when you follow Dada's principles of Akram Vignan, then it will fetch us liberation wealth. And that will give us, it will give us bliss, it will make us blissful. Jai Satchidanand.
Okay. Everybody got that? And so, okay, please watch this again and again. Kush, instead of watching Metta Tara, if you
No,
can
it doesn't matter. You want to watch anything, you watch, but please watch this also.
Yeah,
You understand? Please spend some time watching this.
Yeah, because this is very
You
important.
don't want to snatch away your entertainment. Doesn't matter. But at least you must do this also, because you know the relative and real. Only if it is relative and no real or less real, how it is going to affect your life. Do you understand? So if it is balanced, won't it be good? Huh? Okay. Jai Satchidanand.
Okay, so what? Anybody remember what's the homework? Why everybody mutes?
I had background noise. The homework was to when and where did you spot other people's mistakes?
Very good. Very good. You are not on vacation. I can see that. That's it.
When and why you?
When and where?
Huh?
When and where?
Where?
Okay.
You saw
Okay.
others' mistakes. Good.
Okay. Yes, that's it. Can you do three mantra? Is Kushali there?
No, she's practicing Padu Papa.
Okay. Do three mantra, please.
Okay. Namo Arihantanam.
Namo
Harihantanam.
Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo
Namo
Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo
Namo
Ayariyanam.
Hayariyanam.
Namo Vazayanam.
Namo
Namo
Vajayanam.
Vajayanam.
Namo Loye Sova Sahanam.
Namo
Loye
Loe
Sawa
Sava.
Sahanam.
Esu Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Sova Pava Pranasano.
Sawa Vappanasano.
Mangalam Cha Sovesin.
Mangala. Chisavese.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Padma Vai Mangala.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Om
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om
Om
Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.
Yeah, also, when you pray, when you say Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, you say that, hey, Vasudeva Bhagwan, Krishna Bhagwan, you are full of positivity. Please fill me with all positivity. Okay? Jai Satchidanand.
Jai